welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. I want to say a massive thank you for tuning in wherever you're watching me from. Thank you so much. In case you are seeing me and you are seeing this channel for the first time, this is the CE concept. We make it simple here. Right, I want to use this medium to appreciate you guys. As you can see, we've made it to 1K. It's all by you. You made it to pass. Thank you. You have made me to realize that a tree can never make a forest. Indeed, it can never make a forest. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. From the bottom of my heart, I say thank you. From my family, we also thank you. May God continue to beautify your life too, in Jesus' name. Basically, today I will be showing you how I made this in-beauty pocket on this kaftan dress. It is a requested video, of course, and I know you will like it as well. Okay, so if you want to see it from the start to the end, kindly sit back to move on to the working table. Thank you. First and foremost, to start this tutorial, I'll be working with these two sets of fabrics. This is black cotton and this is yellow cotton. The yellow cotton will be the main fabric in which the pockets will be attached to, while this black cotton will be the pockets. The next thing is to place my fabric on fold. I'll fold it into 2 equal parts. Give it a good press to form a crease. This is it. These crease will help me to attach my pockets correctly. Okay, now the next thing is to measure out the point where the pocket will be attached to. Okay, in that case, I'll be taking the measurement from the shoulder line to the point where the pocket will be attached to. Originally, if you're attaching a pocket to a dress, the distance from the shoulder line to the point where you will attach it to is between 17 and 18 inches. So I'll place my tape measure out 17 inches for this tutorial. My fabric is not enough, but I will assume this is the whole fabric. Okay, like I said, our main focus is on the pockets. Okay, so whatever you see here is just for illustration. So I'll measure down 17 inches from the shoulder line. Okay, 17 here and 17 here. Now, having determined the point where the pocket will be attached to, on this center, on the kaftan boubou, there's a placket. After the placket, you move away by 2.5 inches to 3 inches. Or if you don't want to add plackets on the boubou, you still move away by 2.5 inches to 3 inches. So from this center line, I will move in by 3 inches. This is it. Same thing on this side, 3 inches. So from where I have the 3 inches on the 17 inches I went down with, I will determine the width of my pockets. For me, for this tutorial, the width will be 6 inches. Between 6 and 7 is all right. Same thing on this side. I will make it 6 inches. From where the 3 inches stop, I will move in by 6 inches. I will now set this aside and take the next thing is to measure out the pockets. And to do that, the secret is just take your measuring tape from the wrist of your hand, you place it like this through the index finger, that is the middle finger. So altogether now is 7 inches. Okay, so here I will place 6 inches, half an inch on the upper part to join it to the main fabric, and half an inch on the down part to join the pocket together, making it 7 inches. So from this edge, I will go down by 7 inches. Sorry, first thing I did, I placed my fabric on fold like this. Then I went down by 7 inches for the depth of the pockets. So from where I marked the 7 inches, I will fold it into 2 equal parts like this. Why? Because I'll be cutting out 2 pieces. The next thing is to mark out the width. On the main fabric, it was a 6 inches. On fold, that will be 3 inches. 3 inches plus half an inch to join it together, making a 3.5 inches. From this is it. Down parts, I will diagonally, I'll place my tape measure like this to form an arc. I'll go in by 1.5 inches. This is it. So I'll curve it. Then cut it out. So I have 2 pieces now. I will notch the midpoint. Set it aside. On top of the pocket, there's another piece on it. So that I will fold in my fabric like this. If you are using pattern fabric, you fold the wrong side inside. Then measure out 2 inches, 1.5 for the height of the piece, and half an inch to join it to the main pocket, making 2 inches. So this is it, 2 inches. Then I'll place the pocket on it, just to have equal amount of fabric. This is it. Then I'll cut it out. So for this piece, I only cut out 1 piece. Okay, as we move on, you will understand it. Okay, so I'll fold it into 2 equal parts and fold it again, making 4. Then give it a notch. So the next thing is to take it to my sewing machine now and stitch it up on both sides, half an inch here, half an inch here. After stitching it, this is what I have now. So I will turn it inside out. Give it a good press. So this is it. I'll go ahead now and place it on the main pocket, center to center. Pin it down. After securing it with my pin, so I'll go ahead and stitch it. If you are using pattern fabric, so this part will be the right side of the main fabric. Okay, right side facing right side, and stitch it half an inch from this edge. Okay, don't know if you can see it, from this edge to this edge, half an inch. I deliberately use a contrast color so that you see it very well. So I've stitched it now. This is what I have, and this is how it's looking outside. Okay, the next thing, I'll take the main fabric, spread it out. After spreading it, from this line I will mark the midpoint. Half of 6 will be 3 inches. This is it. So from where I notch on the pocket, I will place it, the piece on the fabric facing the fabric like this, center to center. I will pin it down. After done pinning it, this is how it's going to look. But remember, the pocket that has a piece on the top is facing towards me like this. Okay, that is the down part of the dress. Now I will take another piece of the pocket, I will place it on the upper part of the dress. Okay, center to center on the same line. Right, I will secure it with my pin also. After that, I will now take it to my sewing machine. I will go in from this edge, go in by half an inch, and run my stitch on the same spot where I had the first stitch. Okay, that is where I stitched the upper piece to the main pocket. I will run it, and when I get to this part, I will stop half an inch away to this edge. Whatever I have here, same thing I will repeat on this upper piece. I will go in by half an inch, then I will run half an inch, then stop half an inch. Right, whatever I have here, I will repeat same on that side. After stitching it, this is the wrong side. This is it. This is the down one, and this is the upper one. The next thing is to slit the middle open. This is it. I'll slit it open like this. This is what I have now. I've stitched the other side of the heads, and this is how it's looking outside, and this is the inside. Let's go ahead and finish up this side. After slitting it open, the next thing, from where I went in by ½ inch, I will slit it. From this upper part, I will slit it like this, just a little bit to where I stitch it. This is it. After slitting it, I will now take both like this, merge it together equally, then take the side where I slit open. You see it's open now. I will take it, I will run my stitch close to the edge where I stitch it, close to the edge where I went in with ½ inch. Then I will run it, I will take it round ½ inch and close up the pocket. Okay, after stitching it, this is it. I slitted this part a bit up to this level, then I took the stitch round to the other edge. And after stitching it now, I'll go ahead and trim the excess part. I'll trim it off. This is what we have now. I'll now go ahead and flip this part inside like this. The last stage now is to stitch this part down like this. Use to tighten up the edges very well. Pin it down. So I'll take it to my sewing machine now, and close to this edge, I will run my stitch on it to this point. Same thing on this side. Then we are done. Guys, this is the finished look. Isn't that beautiful? Is it? Like this. This is the wrong side. This side, if you don't want to trim it, you can use your overlocking machine to tighten it up. If you don't have, just trim it off neatly. Okay, looking beautiful. This brings us to the end of today's tutorial, and I want to appreciate you guys for watching to the end. Thank you so much. I would like to hear from you. If you have found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you haven't joined this beautiful family, kindly press on the red subscribe button down below, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell in case I upload new videos. Thank you. I will see you in my next video. Bye.